It was a crisp autumn afternoon when the small town of Maplewood experienced something that would forever change its quiet, unassuming existence. The golden leaves rustled in the breeze, and the scent of pumpkin spice wafted from the local cafe. But amidst the ordinary, something extraordinary was about to unfold. Emma Carter, a 28-year-old librarian with a penchant for mystery novels, was walking home from work when she noticed a peculiar figure sitting on the park bench. The girl looked no older than 16, with shimmering silver hair that seemed to glow under the fading sunlight. Her eyes were an otherworldly shade of violet, and her skin had a faint, iridescent sheen. She was dressed in a simple white dress that seemed too thin for the chilly weather, yet she showed no signs of discomfort. Emma hesitated for a moment, her curiosity piqued. She approached the girl cautiously, her librarian instincts kicking in. "Are you okay? Do you need help?" she asked, her voice gentle. The girl looked up, her violet eyes locking onto Emma's. For a moment, Emma felt as though she were staring into the depths of the universe itself. Then the girl smiled. A warm, familiar smile that sent a shiver down Emma's spine. "You used to give me candy," the girl said, her voice soft but clear. Emma blinked, taken aback. What?" The girl's smile widened. "When I was little, you used to give me candy. Don't you remember?" Emma's mind raced. She had no recollection of ever meeting this girl before, let alone giving her candy. But there was something about her, something that stirred a faint, distant memory. "Who are you?" Emma asked, her voice trembling slightly. The girl stood up, her movements graceful and almost ethereal. "My name is Lyra," she said. "And I'm not from here. I'm from—" "Well, you wouldn't believe me if I told you." Emma's heart pounded in her chest. "Try me." Lyra's eyes sparkled with amusement. "I'm from a planet called Zephyria. It's far, far away from here. And when I was a child, I visited Earth for the first time. I was lost and scared, but you found me. You gave me candy and told me everything would be okay." Emma's breath caught in her throat. She had always been a skeptic, but there was something about Lyra's words that resonated deep within her. She closed her eyes, trying to recall that distant memory. And then, like a flash of lightning, it came to her. It had been a summer evening years ago. Emma had been a teenager, walking home from the store with a bag of candy. She had come across a little girl with silver hair, sitting alone on the curb, crying. Without thinking, Emma had knelt down and offered her a piece of candy. The girl had smiled through her tears, and Emma had stayed with her until she felt better. Eventually, the girl had disappeared, and Emma had assumed she had gone home. But now, as she looked at Lyra, she realized that the little girl had never gone home. She had gone back to the stars. "I remember," Emma whispered, her voice barely audible. "But how is this possible? You look so young." Lyra's expression softened. "Time moves differently on Zephyria. What feels like a few years for you has been much longer for me. But I never forgot your kindness. That's why I came back, to thank you." Emma felt a lump form in her throat. "Thank me. But it was just a piece of candy." Lyra shook her head. "It was more than that. You showed me compassion when I needed it most. You made me believe that there was goodness in this world. And that belief has stayed with me all these years." Emma didn't know what to say. Her mind was a whirlwind of emotions, shock, disbelief, and a strange sense of wonder. She had always dreamed of something extraordinary happening in her life, but she had never imagined it would be like this. Lyra reached out and took Emma's hand. Her touch was warm, almost electric. "Come with me," she said. "There's so much I want to show you." Emma hesitated. "But my life is here. My job, my friends. Lyra smiled. Just for a little while. I promise I'll bring you back. Emma looked into Lyra's eyes and saw the same innocence and trust she had seen all those years ago. She took a deep breath and nodded. Okay. Lyra's smile widened, and she squeezed Emma's hand. In an instant, the world around them began to blur. The park, the trees, the sky, everything melted away, replaced by a swirling vortex of light and color. Emma felt a strange sensation, as though she were being pulled through a tunnel. She closed her eyes, her heart pounding in her chest. When she opened them again, she was standing on a vast, shimmering plain. The ground beneath her feet was a mosaic of iridescent tiles, and the sky above was a kaleidoscope of colors. In the distance, she could see towering structures that seemed to defy gravity, their surfaces glistening like liquid metal. Welcome to Zephyria, Lyra said, her voice filled with pride. Emma's breath was taken away. She had never seen anything so beautiful, so alien. She felt as though she had stepped into a dream. Lyra led her through the city, showing her wonders beyond imagination. They visited gardens filled with bioluminescent flowers, libraries that housed knowledge from across the galaxy, and markets where traders bartered with goods from distant worlds. Everywhere they went, the people of Zephyria greeted Lyra with warmth and respect, and they welcomed Emma as though she were one of their own. As the days passed, Emma found herself falling in love with this strange, beautiful world. But despite the wonders around her, she couldn't shake the feeling that she didn't belong. She missed her home, her friends, her life on Earth. One evening, as they stood on a balcony overlooking the city, Emma turned to Lyra. This place is amazing, she said. But I think it's time for me to go back. Lyra's expression softened. I understand, she said. But before you go, there's something I want to give you. She reached into a pouch at her side and pulled out a small, glowing crystal. It pulsed with a soft, golden light, and Emma felt a warmth radiating from it. This is a piece of Zephyria, Lyra said. It will always remind you of your time here. And if you ever need me, just hold it and think of me. I'll come. Emma took the crystal, her eyes filling with tears. Thank you, she whispered. For everything. Lyra smiled and hugged her tightly. Thank you, Emma. For showing me kindness when I needed it most. With that, Lyra led Emma back to the spot where they had first arrived. She took Emma's hand and once again, the world around them began to blur. When Emma opened her eyes, she was standing in the park, the golden leaves rustling in the breeze. She looked down at the crystal in her hand, its soft glow a reminder of the incredible journey she had just experienced. She smiled, knowing that no matter where life took her, she would always carry a piece of Zephyria with her. As she walked home, the sun setting behind her, Emma felt a sense of peace and wonder she had never known before. She knew that her life would never be the same, and she couldn't wait to see what the future held. And so, the day an alien girl revealed her past became the day Emma's ordinary life turned into an extraordinary adventure, one that would stay with her forever.